Hey parents, does your student need just a little bit of help? Well, visit www.tailormadelearningllc.net and book your child's tutoring session today. Virtual and local tutoring options are available. Again, that's www.tailormadelearningllc.net. See you soon.
This Saturday, F. Management.
I'm a shy, so in my sleep, so I don't wanna wake up. Drew from the cloud. I'm a shy, so in my sleep, so I can.
Hey, yo, cut off.
I'm a shy, so in my sleep, so I can't help but wake up. Mom tied, see all my niggas really bonded by blood. Street tied, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch. We been sliding on all them niggas that been sliding on us. Traumatized from all this pain, now I don't know who to trust. Niggas switching before with bitches that I ain't even fuck. Life for crime, pain on my mind that I just had to give up. Blood ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch.
Starting off with a rest in peace to the dead. Chalk lines, caution tape, body filled with lead. Middle tainted, all my fucking feelings dead. Waking up cold sweats, eyes bloody red. They drop one, we drop two, this time to sum it up. Let's go. I don't even know the score, we about to run it up. Spit the block, seen the op, now my gun is up. Hit his chest, shoulder, stomach, now it's tummy tuck. But what's crazy is I'm really having nightmares. Jumped off the porch front line, I was right there. Consequences of the game, they wasn't quite clear. Now the trauma got me screaming through the night.
I'm tired, so in my sleep, so I can't help but wake up. Mom tied, see all my niggas really bonded by blood. Street tied, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch. We been sliding on all them niggas that been sliding on us. Traumatized from all this pain, now I don't know who to trust. Niggas switching before with bitches that I ain't even fuck. Life for crime, pain on my mind that I just had to give up. Blood ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch.
All my niggas really shooting the clutch. Ran it up on the ops, they ain't do it enough. But fuck the score, cause my mental got me twisted as fuck. They see the chains and the shine, think we living it up. But they don't know about the trauma and emotional scars. Feel like I'm in it by myself, but I'm beating the odds. Feel like I'm speaking to myself when I talk to Allah. Look like that nigga that killed Ricky when I hang on that car.
I'm a side, so in my sleep, so I can't help but wake up. Mom tied, see all my niggas really bonded by blood. Street tied, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch. We been sliding on all them niggas that been sliding on us. Traumatized from all this pain, now I don't know who to trust. Niggas switching before with bitches that I ain't even fuck. Life for crime, pain on my mind that I just had to give up. Blood ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch.
What's up, everybody? This your girl F. Queen FETV. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. We have a fire guest in the building. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
What's up with y'all, man? It's Drett1, big KMM shit, big Merlin shit, big Death Dealer shit, man. How you doing, F.
I'm chilling. Glad to have you on the show. Thank you for pulling up. Long time coming. You feel me?
Man, glad to finally grace the platform for sure.
Let's go. All right. So without further ado, you already said you told the people where you from. What was it like growing up there?
I mean, I guess it's like any type of area. I guess you would say like the hood. Like everybody know how it is. If you're from PG and you live out here, you know we got our good and our bad. You feel me? My parents didn't have much growing up, so You know, I didn't grow up having the finer things or, you know, with a lot of the things that a lot of other people grew up with. But you know, we took it how we ran with it. You feel me? And it made us who we are. So I wouldn't want to be from nowhere else in the world, honestly.
I got you. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to that. You feel me? I'm from Maryland too, but I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So I get it. I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
it.
you
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 feel
definitely understand for sure,
me?
for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So tell the people, what was your introduction to Veteran?
My introduction to battle rap. I think as a fan, I've been to battle rap since I was about like 13 years old. Like I remember when I was in, it was either middle school or high school. One of my men was watching Murder Mook versus Sirius Jones on the computer, and I was like, "What you watching, bro?" And since then, is the rest has been history. I've been a fan of ever since through the Smack era, through the URL era, through the Caffeine era, to now that I'm doing it myself. You feel me? It's been a big part of my life. So
Shout out. Yeah, shout out to that fire. Absolutely. Okay, okay. All right, so tell the people, um, who are your influences in this game?
my influences, first of all, for sure, Tay Rock. That's
Mhm.
my GOAT battle rapper, and him being
Tay-Rock.
from Maryland. Shout out Tay Rock, man. Him being from Maryland, I feel like I kind of connect to him a little bit more than an average fan would. So he's definitely one of my bigger inspirations. Also, guys like Chess,
Okay.
you know, who I watched start from the ground up when he was a young kid to being a legend in the
Fire.
sport now. Guys like New Jersey Twerk, you
Mm-hmm.
know, anybody with that high energy and that pen to go with it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of lean towards those type of battlers and those type of styles. You know,
Fire. Okay. All right. All right. So, what was your first battle?
my first battle was, I think my first battle was a Spaces battle. Actually, I started in the Spaces. Shout out
Fire.
Oppa, yeah. Shout out Oppa. Shout out Eunice, man. I had checked out one of their impersonation cards about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was like, I didn't even know people was doing this on Twitter. You see what I'm saying? And me having kind of a musical background, I always felt like I could put some bars together, maybe put a round together. You feel me? So I tried my hand at it, and after that first space battle, like a lot of people was like, "Yo, like you might have a future in this." You feel me? So I did a couple more. Talked to Eunice. Eunice was already at OSBL at the time, so he pointed me to the right direction. I got linked up with Kels and Keith and them, and the rest is history. My first battle on that platform was like a lost files. That means like the opponent didn't show up. So Kels just let me spit my round that night in my material, and everybody was liking my material that night. Everybody was fucking with the performance. They definitely said I should be back in. I'm like 20 battles in now. You feel me? 20,
I'm
25
telling
battles in.
fire. And then you
Yeah.
started around the spaces, like you said, 3 years ago.
Yeah, about 3 years ago, about two
Fire.
summers ago. Yeah. Yeah, this will be
Yo,
my third year in battle rap. So
yo, that's fire. And look where you are now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that's fire. You feel me? You definitely, climbing the ranks for real, for real. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to James Jenkins in the building. You feel me?
shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Absolutely. All right. So, um, you said your first battle.
Yeah, so my first official battle was on OSBL. That
Okay.
was against Bobby Uptown on like one of the basic training cards. That was like my
Got you.
tryout battle. If you're familiar with Bobby Uptown, shout out my man Bobby. You
Yeah.
know, we put on an entertaining battle, and since then, Kels has just been putting me through the process. You feel me? And it seems like every time I go out there, I'm kind of learning what you need me to learn and pushing my pen and elevating my performances. So it got me sticking around and climbing the ranks, like you said. So
Facts.
shout out to our society battle league, man. Shout out to home,
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to Kels. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all, she definitely do her thing over there. You feel me? And she
hundred
definitely have a
percent.
fire roster. And she still had people joining the roster who are
Mm-hmm.
fire. So I feel like y'all got some killers over there.
No, for sure, and it's an ever expanding roster. Like you said, anytime Kel sees a new killer that she feels like she could develop, you know, they all want to rap here anyway. So you know, it's the perfect place to kind of breed that next wave of talent that you're looking for in battle rap. So shout out to Kels and all that she's doing, man. We're all grateful for her for it.
Facts. That is the truth. Okay. All right. So do you like? All right. So in your 3 years so far, what is your biggest obstacle that you faced so far in battle rap in your
My
career?
biggest obstacle in battle rap. I think I think the biggest obstacle is kind of not losing my love for it and kind
Get it?
of wanting to stay true to the game and why I'm here and keep my passion. And like I didn't know on the outside looking in that there's so much like BS and drama that goes on in the culture, and it's a lot of
Facts.
things that could knock you off your square or like make you not want to be here no more. You see what I'm saying? And it's been such a benefit to my life. I'm meeting so many cool new people. I get to rap and do what I love in front of like you. That was the first time you saw me at the last event. You feel me?
Facts.
So
Facts.
just knowing that and putting that above everything else and all the BS and just stand on my ding, stand on my square. That's probably my biggest obstacle. Everything else is, it's just fun to me. You feel me?
Facts.
I try not to stress about it too much.
So yeah, absolutely. Like, that's a great answer. I will say this. I heard about you. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the first time I saw you rap, and you fire. Like you shut shit
Appreciate you.
down. You
Appreciate you.
feel what I'm saying? And you made me a fan. So absolutely. So keep doing your thing. 3 years in, and you just like you taking off. So I
I
just feel
appreciate that. I
like
appreciate that.
yes, absolutely. All right,
And
so
I'm glad your first time seeing me, I could put on the show for you, man. Like that's I think
yeah,
that's my favorite thing to do is rap in front of people that never seen me before. You feel me?
fire.
So I'm glad you got a good experience seeing me for the first time. I appreciate your kind words.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep doing your thing for real, for real. Um, do you? All right, so there are politics and all of that. You feel me? Do you think that it affects your career, like the politics?
Um I think it's a yes and a no. Like I feel like the politics side of battle rap, I'm learning it's a thing of where like people like the people that's been here, you feel me? And people respect the people that's already put in the work for this culture. You see what I'm saying? To bring those fans in and to bring that viewership in. It's been guys that's been doing this at a high level for 5, 10 years. You feel me? So as a new person in the sport, I try not to even focus on all of that. You feel me? Kels
Facts.
is very, very good at getting me opportunities to rap, getting me opportunities to be on good stages and in front of people that could advance my career. So as long as I can continue to do that, I don't think the politics, as long as I can continue to just put my best foot forward, man, I'm just having fun. You feel me? I try not to focus on the other stuff too much.
Understandable. Makes sense. Okay. All right. So, all right. So let's talk about OSPL. Who do you think is the top five over there?
That's a
Yeah,
hard, you
let's
put me
get
on the
into it.
spot. Top five at OSBL
Uh
is
huh. Top five,
I
including
hope I don't
if
go
you
ahead,
want
what
to
you was gonna say?
include the newcomers. You feel me? I guess, but go ahead.
Okay, I think first on the list I would have to put She Happens.
Okay, she
This and
happens.
this is
Fine.
in no order. This is just my top five. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like she 100% has to be mentioned there for all the work that he's put in, the creativity that he introduces to the sport, and what he's done for OSBL as a whole. He done opened the door for a lot of our talent to get to that next level. So
Salute.
definitely she happens. Guys like Ace Amin who have done the same thing. You feel
Thanks.
me? A guy like Eunice
Mm-hmm.
who's done the same thing. I think those last two spots, I would have to give them to Cuban, our logo.
Okay.
I
The
think
logo.
I think he's put in more than enough work to get that spot. And for my fifth spot, I'm gonna go P Black, and this is because I done been on record saying this. P Black might be my favorite battler in all of battle rap. You see what I'm saying? And
Right.
he's a guy here that really pushes the envelope. When you watch P Black rap, it make you want to go there. You see what I'm saying? So I he don't work with me close. I don't spar with him. P Black done gave me advice and stuff like that. So I would definitely have to throw his name in the hat. But it's so many guys here, bro. So Flair Soul, Foots, Woosah, Zeke, Funeral Fame, Vito, like the
Telling you,
SB Smoke. The list goes on when it comes to the amount of killers here. So I just
Mallory
appreciate everybody
X,
in the league. Mallory X, man, for sure.
Caution.
Like it's such a long list of talented guys and females on this league, man. Kels has put such a good home environment for us to learn this sport and get better at an accelerated rate because of all the people that we got around. So shout out to all the talent at OSBL, man. Shout out to our
I'm
society.
telling you.
Man, but if I had to go five, that's my five. Ace Amin, Eunice, Cuban, P Black, and She Happens. That would be my top five.
Fire list. I'm telling you, top 5 at OSBL. All right, so I want to ask you one more question, and then we're gonna get into the event. Okay,
Okay, for sure, for sure.
who's on your hit list?
Oh, hit list. Cuban gotta come outside.
I'm
He
gonna
he
give
been
you the.
calling me
Let me
out.
give you the floor.
Yeah, Cuban been calling me out. I've been calling him out. You know, he knows that's a fight that I want. Zeke, the same thing. His opponent from Have a Blessed One. That's a guy that I really want to see in the ring. Um, Eunice, we've been having our back and forth at home for a little bit, and I've been taking my shots. He done took his shots at me. So it's a couple guys on this hit list, man. But you know, at OSBL, we don't dug no smoke. We don't dug no wreck. So anybody who want to step into the ring with me, I'm gonna take it as seriously as I'm battling the worst person on the roster to the best person on the roster. So, you know, we outside, we having fun now. So anybody that want to step up to the plate, man, just talk to me nice to get it. Man.
Let's go. Okay, I'm with
Feel
it.
me?
Shout out to that. You feel me? All right, so let's get into the event that happened this weekend. We had Vanguard and we had Have a Blessed One too.
Fire
Um,
to the event. Fire to the event.
Absolutely fire 2-day event. You were on the Have a Blessed One 2 card. And I'm gonna pull up the card real quick. Here we go. Hop up. All right, here you go. All right, and you were versus Deontay.
Deontay Els, yes. Shout out Deontay, man. Shout out to Deontay, bro.
Y'all, shout out to Deontay. Fire battle. I'm telling you, great battle. Potential battle of the night. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, most people say it was battle of the night. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah. So let's talk about it. How many rounds?
3 rounds, man. Three of them things. It was like I said, consensus battle of the night from everybody that I talked to. That's what they've been saying. You know, I try to take myself out of those conversations, but that's what a lot of people said, bro. And every round, I feel like we gave you something to leave with, or something that could stick with you if you leave in that building. Like the first round, explosive. I went first, you know, and I try to set the tone as such if I'm going first in a battle, especially a battle like this. He's a new guy that came to our league and really wants to be great. You see what I'm saying? He really has that hunger and that dog in him. So I wanted
Okay.
to make sure he had a top tier, top of the line fight to stand in front of to even boost himself. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, that might be my favorite battle to date, man. We both went there. Shout out to Deontay, bro. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Deontay. He definitely put on a show. Both of y'all did y'all thing. It was a great back and forth. When did you go? Did you go first or second?
Yeah, so I went first. I started the battle off with
Okay.
my first round. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was good. Okay, cool. So now I remember that the battle. So like it was fire. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fire back and forth. And then when Deontay went, it was like, oh shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we got a
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We got a battle, and then y'all went crazy, and it was a great battle. And like I said, potential battle of the night. Some people say it was battle of the night. For me, I always give it up for the ladies. For me, it's always the ladies for me. So
Mm-hmm.
it was
And shout
there
out
was a
Malin
great.
Caution. They got crazy, yo.
I'm telling you. So like for me, that was battle of the night for me. But I'm not mad at y'all being battle tonight as well. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just ladies.
No,
You
for
feel
sure,
me?
for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, fire battle. Like I said, you made me a fan of you. Out the gate, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing more of your work. I've been watching more of your work, you feel what I'm saying, to get more caught up. But yeah, fire.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's like I said, that's one of my favorite battles to date. Deontay did not shy away from the moment at all, and I feel like as a collective, we put on one of those performances where the rest of the league is looking at that like this is how we got to be rapping for the rest of the year, and that was my goal to open up the card in general. It was a lot of heavy hitters on this card, a lot of names that people was coming out to see, so I just wanted to set the energy proper for the night, and I feel like we did that. So shout out to them.
Definitely fire battles on the card. Fire night. You feel what I'm saying? I got some good battles. Great talent. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that Kels brought to the DMV that I didn't even know about. And now it's
Mm-hmm.
like I'm so happy that I know about them because they fucking fire. You feel what I'm saying? Like Era Hardaway, I didn't know
Eric
about him.
Hardaway was cooking the day before. Shout out to him, man. That was my
That's what,
first time seeing him in person.
right. And I didn't even know he was from the 757. Never heard of him. And when I saw him, I was like, oh shit, he fire. You know what I'm saying? And then when Steve-O, who did he battle?
Yeah.
Who he battled? I'm
Steve,
sorry.
he battled
Okay, I'm
Steve-O.
right. I'm right. I wanted to. I
Yeah,
didn't want to mix it up. But when he battled Steve-O, like when Steve-O went, it was just like, oh my god, like Steve-O went crazier.
fireworks, man. Shout
I'm
out to
telling
Steve-O,
you.
bro.
So it was a fire. Like I said, shout out to Kels for bringing new talent,
Mm-hmm.
to the DMV and putting eyes on them. You feel me? Because like it was a lot of people that I really didn't know about. That like Pot, I didn't know about him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like
Shout out
what
to
I'm saying?
Pot too. Did his numbers on day two. Shout out to Pot, man.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of people, from day one and day two. So yeah, shout out to Kels for that. All right. So you, Deontay Els, 3-round battle. You feel me? What was the consensus in the building for y'all? Like what they
Um,
say in the building?
a lot of people had it going either way. It's like I said, the consensus for it was battle of the night. So I'm not
Facts.
mad either way anybody called it. I talked to people that had me winning. I talked to people that had him winning. But it's like I said, overall, I just feel like it was one of them. Like that was a classic battle to me, and it was such high energy all 3 rounds that you kind of it was no down periods in the battle. You feel me? Every time I looked in the crowd, somebody was either trying to get closer to the stage to see what was going on, or had their phone out, or whatever the case is. So
Facts.
yeah, of course I feel like I won. You feel me? I feel like I got the first 2 rounds. I feel like the first round I got clear. Second round, I feel like I kind of had a little bit more consistency in my round. He might have started a little bit later in his second round. His
Right.
third round, ridiculous, bro. His third round was ridiculous. Broke the building. So it's like I said, either way you had it, it was definitely one of them. Definitely a classic battle, man. Shout out to him for showing up and stepping up to the plate, man.
And I got you. All right. So yeah, fire event. Like, how do you feel about the event overall?
The event overall was fire. It was a lot of fire battles on the card. A couple battles didn't go down that were supposed to go down on the card. They had already announced that She Happens and Foots wasn't going down, and then time constraints in the venue kept us from seeing Drugs and Swervo, so those didn't go down. But all of the other battles went down.
Facts.
I think to start the night we had that might have been Deuce and Big Fats. Deuce and Big Fats got crazy. Both of them 3-round battle. They both
Fire.
did what they were supposed to do. Fats is a newer guy in
Fire.
the league, so for him to have a performance
Oh, he
like
new
that,
on the
and
league.
I think this might have been Fat's third or fourth battle or something like that. Fats is a fairly new guy, so for him to have a performance like he did on a stage that big was impressive to me for a newer guy. You feel me? So, shout out to him. And Deuce was cooking as well. Definitely gave him the fight that he needed. Pot and Nick Hefe was a little bit one-sided. I feel like the crowd wasn't really receptive
Who
to Nick.
won? Who won? Who
I
won?
had Pot pretty clear in that battle. I think that was the
Clear.
consensus. Everybody
No,
had Pot
yo,
pretty
you
clear in that
said,
one
and I
rounder.
quote, Nick Hefe is the worst battle rapper on the planet Earth.
Man, listen, We like to bother Nick for our own personal reasons, you know. So shout out to Nick Hefe, man. But listen, like he talked a lot of trash in that lead up to that battle. He talked a lot of trash in the face off, and he thought he was going to clearly beat Pot. And Pot, shout out to my Maryland man, Pot, bro. He showed up and stepped up to the plate, and he kind of put that belt on Nick. You see what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
Nick might got to step it up after this performance, after seeing one of these new guys kind of style on him. You feel me? But that's what we here for. It's all a learning process at OSBL. You feel me? So hopefully he take this battle and he do what he gotta do afterwards. But
All right, so I missed that battle. Was it belt the ass?
it was Pot went first. I feel like a lot of people hadn't seen Pot before, so they had to kind of warm up to his style. Pot is a really clever writer to me, so they kind of had to warm up to his style. But I feel like all the moments in the battle were on Pot's side. Like while Nick Hepe was rapping, I don't even think he got like any type of reaction for his battle, unfortunately for him. So I definitely get at the Pot clear. And then I think the other battle that y'all didn't see was Slumdog and SB Smoke. I think that was the
We walked in on that one.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
walked
so
in. We didn't see SB Smoke. Though we ain't see him. We saw
it in this one.
yeah,
Like-
they was both cooking too.
few bars, huh?
Yeah, they was both cooking too. I feel like the way that they write, the crowd was kind of, it's hard to catch everything that they saying in the building because Slumdog and SB Smoke have such loaded pins. You feel me? And it's a lot of intricate stuff that they be saying. So that's a battle that's going to look very, very good on camera.
Yeah.
I think in the building, I might have had Slumdog in the building, but it was just because Slumdog had a couple more moments in the building that kind of really, really shook the room, and that was really receptive to the room. But I would have to see that on cam. But both of them did their numbers. Shout out to them. Both of them did their numbers on that one.
No, I understand that. Sometimes, like, because I was on stage sometimes, and sometimes it was kind of hard to hear what some of the rappers were saying. I mean, I caught it, most of it, but it's like I said, sometimes some lines would be like, you know, a little faint. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand that. All right, so yeah. So fire event, fire weekend. Shout out to Kels again, and everybody.
Shout out to Kels, man.
Everybody who rap, you feel what I'm saying? You know, I feel like y'all did y'all thing. It takes a lot for y'all, you know, to, you know, put in the work and, you know, put on a performance. And as a fan and as media, I appreciate it. You feel me? So shout out to y'all for putting on a great show. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, so I want to ask you because, you know, I don't like to do long interviews. I don't like to keep you here long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to ask you, what's next for you?
I don't know, honestly. I usually get my battles. You know, Kels will let me know when she needs me, when she needs me. You feel me? As far as the league, you know, I put my hit list out there. So as far as home and those battles, those are the battles that I'm looking for. But it's like I said, we got a lot of work to do. You feel me? I'm one of the guys here that I really want to be the best. And I don't think that's going to happen with me just jumping out the window, taking this battle and that battle and this battle. I got to, you know, kind of, you know, really, really pick my spots and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to be doing some traveling. Y'all going to see me on a couple other leagues other than OSBL. I had a good traveling year last year. Hopefully I could keep that up. But yeah, man, we outside. We outside. You definitely going to see a lot of my face.
Absolutely. Like I want to apologize because I did call you Drett1.
Oh no, it's all good, man. Shout out Tay Rock too, man. Tay Rock said the same thing, man. He gave me the introduction for how Uncle Smack gonna say my name the first time I rapped with you on there. So shout out to Rock for that one, man. But it is Dreddy with a one at the end, but it's pronounced Dreddy.
Hold on. It was Drett1. It was Drett1 and Deontay LS.
Yeah, Drett1 at the man. Listen, man, Rock was in his vibe. He was having a good time. But shout out Rock, man. Shout out Rock.
I ain't gonna lie, because when he said LS, I was like, LS, what the hell?
Yeah, man, couple of them drinks getting in you, man. You know, this happens in the battle rap sport, man. But I hope the people that saw us that night remember our names for sure. Remember our faces, bro. We make a lot of noise in this culture. For real.
Absolutely. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, y'all put on the show. All right, so what needs to change in better rep, if anything? Oh shit, he gone. Damn. But anyway, shout out to Drett1. You feel what I'm saying? That they definitely put on the show this weekend. Big OSBL shit. You feel me? Big Maryland shit. You feel me? Team Maryland. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So Team Maryland all day home. So make sure y'all tap in Queen Effie TV. Follow me on Twitter. You feel what I'm saying? MIZ underscore F underscore DOT. 1 second, he back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I had to switch
You
my phone.
good,
Sorry
dog?
about that. Sorry about that.
You all right? It's okay. So we was about to, wrap it up. What I wanted to ask you, what needs to change in better rep, if anything?
Things that need to change in battle rap. I think first and foremost, the big thing that needs to change is we got to make sure we put less of a spotlight on all the negativity and start transitioning that spotlight to the rappers and to the upcoming talent and to the work that the media is putting in on the positive front. It's so many people, it's so much talent. It's like even platforms like you feel me?
Mhm.
It's so many things that we could be giving our energy to in this sport
Yes.
that doesn't have to be the negative that we constantly feeding. You feel me? And I feel like that's the major thing that definitely needs to change in the sport. I think the second thing that needs to change, I want to see a little bit less ducking when it comes to politics and matchups. I
Right.
feel like there's a lot of fire matchups that could happen. And
Mm-hmm.
because a name might be up here and another name might be down here, they don't really want to make that battle happen. And to me, a battle like Deontay Els and Drett1 could never happen if I was the type of person to have that mindset. You see what I'm saying? I'm kind of solidified at home. And for him to be a new guy, if I had set up and said, yo, I'm not battling Deontay Els, who is he? We wouldn't have had the performance that we had and shined the light on ourselves like we did. So I want to see a little bit less of that in the sport and a little bit more people, getting back to that dog mentality and not running from these fights and taking these wars. You feel me? But
Thanks.
other than that, I have fun at battle rap. So I try to keep myself from the negativity and anything that would
That,
take me out of the sport. So I'll be having fun, man.
that's a fact. I feel what you're saying. All right. So I'm about to give you the floor. I want you to tell the people a battle of yours that would make them a fan of you. Tell the people a message. What you got going on next? Anything
I
next?
don't have no battles booked or anything like that, but I do music and some other content. So I'm gonna be having content flowing out for the fans and the people who like the music side of things. Just want to hear some raps and some bars. I'm gonna have a lot of that coming to keep y'all engaged in between battles. But you will see me soon on the stage, whether it's at OSBL or it's somewhere else at another league out of town. You will be seeing me frequently throughout the year. I'm a pretty active battler, so.
All right, so I want you to tell the people a battle of yours that would make them a fan of you. Shout out your music and then tell the people where they can find you at.
All right, for sure. A battle that'll make me a fan of you. I got two. Go watch that Drett1 versus P Black. Fire round, hosted by Jazz the Rapper. Fire 1 round battle. That's probably my favorite 1 round battle to date. So if you don't want to sit through a 3 round battle, that'll definitely give you your fix. If you're looking to hit some bars, some entertaining raps. The second one would be Dre versus SB Smoke. One of my favorite 3 round battles to date. That was on the first Have a Blessed one. That was kind of my debut breakout performance. So if
Okay.
you want to see what kind of made me who I am, that was the start of that. So definitely Drett1 versus SB Smoke, Drett1 versus P Black. Both of those are on our Society Battle League's channel. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. As far as where to find me, I'm D1 on X. On Instagram, you can find me at D1 Drett1. That's D1 DRETT1. I'm Drett1 on all platforms. So DRETT1 on Apple Music, on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, everything. You can find my music, and I got playlists of my battles on YouTube. All of that, man. Just Google Drett1. You'll see everything come through. DRETT1, man.
Okay, and where they can find your music at?
And it's like I said, music all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Shazam, SoundCloud, whatever you use for your music streaming, I am on there. That's Dretty, Drett1. I will be putting out some new music before it starts getting warm outside, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, man, just subscribe to Our Society Battle League. We got some fire battlers outside of myself. I'm on there too. So just show us love. You feel me? A lot of talent out here.
All right, so shout out to you. Thank you for pulling up, Doug. Hold on. One second. All right, shout out to you. Thank you for pulling up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Tap into whatever he got going on. Tap into his music. You feel what I'm saying? Tap into his battles. How many battles are you in on OSBL?
I think I got like 22 home battles on OSBL, something like that. I got a nice catalog. So
Okay.
I got a battle I want to see.
What?
I want to see Drett versus Dice.
Drett versus
Oh,
Dice.
listen, that's a battle since the space era. I've won it. You feel me? Dice is one of them in the culture. Dice has one of my favorite battles in the past 5 years, maybe, with that chess one round on Gates of the Garden. So whenever that lines up, I make that make sense. He makes that make sense. That's a battle that I would love to see, man. For sure. For sure.
All right, so like I said, make sure y'all tap into whatever you got going on. Fire interview. Thank you for pulling up. You feel what I'm saying? If you ever want to pull up, anytime you feel me to tap in, catch up, whatever the case may be.
No, for sure. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna definitely be here again. Make sure y'all subscribe to F. on YouTube. She got fire interviews from everybody in the battle rap space, not just OSBL, but just she stays tapped in with whoever's popping. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our page. Check out interviews from other battlers. Man, I appreciate you for having me.
No problem. And we say here at Queen Effie TV, spread love, not hate. Peace, Diaries. Have a good one, though.
Love y'all, man. Have a good one.
All right. All right, so make sure y'all tap into whatever you got going on. And Queen Effie TV, I'm out, y'all.
Hey parents, does your student need just a little bit of help? Well, visit www.tailormadelearningllc.net and book your child's tutoring session today. Virtual and local tutoring options are available. Again, that's www.tailormadelearningllc.net. See you soon.
I'm a shy, so in my sleep, so I don't wanna wake up. True from the cloud. I'm a shy, so in my sleep, so I can.
Hey, yo, cut off.
I'm a size, I let my sleep, so I can't help but wake up. Mom tired, see all my niggas really bonded by blood. Street ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch. We been sliding on all them niggas that been sliding on us. Traumatized from all this pain, now I don't know who to trust. Niggas switching before with bitches that I ain't even fuck. Life for crime, pain on my mind that I just had to give up. Blood ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch.
Starting off with a rest in peace to the dead. Chalk lines, caution tape, body filled with lead. Middle tainted, all my fucking feelings dead. Waking up cold sweats, eyes bloody red. They drop one, we drop two, this time to sum it up. Let's go. I don't even know the score, we about to run it up. Spit the block, seen the op, now my gun is up. Hit his chest, shoulder, stomach, now it's tummy tuck. But what's crazy is I'm really having nightmares. Jumped off the porch front line, I was right there. Consequences of the game, they wasn't quite clear. Now the trauma got me screaming through the night.
I'm inside, I let my sleep, so I can't help but wake up. Mom tired, see all my niggas really bonded by blood. Street ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch. We been sliding on all them niggas that been sliding on us. Traumatized from all this pain, now I don't know who to trust. Niggas switching before with bitches that I ain't even fuck. Life for crime, pain on my mind that I just had to give up. Blood ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch.
All my niggas really shooting the clutch. Ran it up on the ops, they ain't do it enough. But fuck the score, cause my mental got me twisted as fuck. They see the chains and the shine, think we living it up. But they don't know about the trauma and emotional scars. Feel like I'm in it by myself, but I'm beating the odds. Feel like I'm speaking to myself when I talk to a law. Look like that nigga that killed Ricky when I hang on that car.
I'm a size under my sleep, so I can't help but wake up. Mob ties, see all my niggas really bonded by blood. Street ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch. We been sliding on all them niggas that been sliding on us. Traumatized from all this pain, now I don't know who to trust. Niggas switching before with bitches that I ain't even fuck. Life for crime, pain on my mind that I just had to give up. Blood ties, so all my niggas really shooting the clutch.
Good? Tone Bro, Black Compass Media, you already know what time it is, man. You're watching Queen FETV, you know what I'm saying? We cover all that important shit, important things that's going on in battle, you know what I mean? It's important because everybody don't break down battles, everybody don't break down bars, everybody's not well prepared in interviews, most people aren't as articulate, so I salute you, what you be doing, you know what I'm saying? I hope the people that tune in understand. You pull up, understand these bars, understand these stories, you know what I mean? Because that's what she tries to do with a lot of the MCs, and that's really how we start to learn about them. We learn about these stories, how they, what was their toughest battle, who they came up with, what was they doing before, and what was they thinking going into certain battles. Did they ever write some shit that didn't hit? What did they do? What happens? Because a lot of times they write shit they didn't know it was going to go crazy like that. I like getting those types of stories. It's important. And you do that.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So, one of my best new favorites, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to shout out Compass for sure. Polo, you know what I'm saying? Pose, and everybody that follows us. And yeah, tune in.
Thank you.
Yeah, we outside, me in Carolina.
All right, peace. Thank you.